What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video, part two of the part one. Um, I didn't jot nothing down, but I'm gonna go off of memory for right now. And I left off about my grandma and how she found out. Okay, like I said, I was gonna tell my grandma, and I told my brother not to tell her because I felt it was only right it came from me because it's my story. It's what I was gonna do. It's my personal business. It didn't happen that way. My trans flags is in the way. Jesus. So what happened was he ended up telling my grandma, and like I said, I was living with my mom, and he told her, and we were going to breakfast one time. So we picked up my grandma. We were on our way to go have breakfast. I was sitting in the back with my mom. My brother was driving, and my grandma was in the passenger seat. Jeez, like my pride just wants to we get it. So we were on our way to go have breakfast, and it was a bit of a drive because where we were going wasn't nowhere around here. So it was probably like a 30-minute drive. Um, I didn't say anything on the way up because I didn't want breakfast to be awkward. So I decided to wait till we were on our way back home when we were gonna drop her off. Breakfast was kind of weird now that I think about it because she didn't really talk to me as much as she would have normally. I would try and interact, and I would kind of get like shut down, but I didn't think of nothing of it. My grandma has problems with her ears. She's kind of hard of hearing. Kind of have to yell, even with her ear things in her ear. So I didn't like think nothing of it. I still conversated with my brother and my mom. Then on our way home, almost getting close to home, I had told my grandma, I was like, "Hey, Gram, did you know? Did you know that I was transgender?" And she kind of like ignored me. So I was like, "Grandma." She ignored me. I yelled it louder, and she ignored me. So finally, my mom was like, "Mom, Bob's trying to talk to you." My grandma was like, "Oh, what happened?" I knew she heard me. I just didn't want to say nothing. I just got the feeling like she didn't want to talk about it. So I told her, "Hey, did you know that I was transgender?" And she told me, "Yeah, I already knew. Your brother told me." That, like, it really pissed me off. It really made me mad and it upset me because I felt like I should have been the one because I wanted to break it down in a way like to kind of make her understand because my grandma's old fashioned. She doesn't know all of this. You know, she doesn't know. She doesn't know a lot of stuff like with the LGBT and all that. She was fine with me being lesbian. Like she never had a problem with that. Never had a problem with that. She met my girlfriends. She was cool with them. She was really sweet with them. Never had a problem. It's never awkward. I never had to like if I wanted to kiss my girlfriend or hug her, like I never had to like hide it, be like, oh my god, I never had to do that. So when she said, "Yeah, I already know," it was kind of in the tone like I don't want to talk about it. So that shut me down. That shut me down really quick. And I stayed quiet. I didn't say nothing the whole crowd ride home. Dropped her off. Got home. My mom knew something was wrong. She knew something was wrong because as soon as we dropped her off, I helped in my car and we got some beer. And then drink and drive, we drink it home. My mom knew something was up because my mom knows that I only drink when I'm stressed or if I have anxiety or just have a lot on my mind. I just want to just relax. So she knew something was wrong. She comes downstairs and she tells me, "What's wrong? Why are you upset?" I'm not upset. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool. I tell her I'm cool. "No, you're upset. I can tell when you're upset. I know when you're upset. Like, what's wrong with you?" So I told her, I was like, "You know what? Grandma just shut me down. She didn't let me explain. You know, why did my brother have to tell her? Like, it wasn't his place to tell her. Like, that was my place to tell her. It wasn't his place. And then to be shut down, like, I get it, okay? My family is nothing but guys. All my cousins, they're all guys. I was the only girl growing up, granddaughter, daughter, female cousin. I got spoiled a lot because of it, but so I get it. Like, she was hurt, she was upset, or whatever, but just being shut down and not being able to tell her and explain and why I'm doing it and how it's gonna make me feel better and be who I am and complete me. To be able to look in the mirror and see the person that I know that is up here and be confident in myself because I had no confidence. Back when I was younger and I was thinner and I was cuter, I had a lot of confidence. But you get in a relationship, you go out and eat all the time, you gain weight, and then being in an unhealthy relationship, being constantly put down, just lowers your self esteem, lowers your confidence. So I didn't have no confidence no more. I didn't have no self esteem. Like that stuff got taken away from me. So, you know, I wanted to be able to explain her like how this is gonna make me better, how this is gonna complete me, how finally being who I am is gonna make me happy and boost my confidence and make me who I was before I was all depressed and finally be able to look in the mirror and be happy with myself. But I couldn't because I got shut down and she didn't want to hear it. And she stayed away for a while, for me at least. Didn't really talk to me much. My brother would hang out with her, my mom would hang out with her. I kept my distance personally because I wasn't gonna put myself in a situation where I wasn't gonna feel uncomfortable or get depressed or get anxiety and just bring my whole mood down. So I kept my distance. Then finally I started coming around, she was going through some things. She needed me. I was there for her. That's my grandma. That's my mom. I wasn't gonna be there for her, despite everything. I was gonna be there for her. And she started coming around. She really just didn't understand why. She didn't get it. A lot of people would tell me, "Oh, you're just doing it because all these people are coming out. Oh, because I am Jazz, and oh, because Caitlyn Jenner, and that's why you want to do it for the attention." Like, really, bro? Like, really? That's your excuse? That's what you're gonna use? Like, for reals? Like, not taking into consideration, like, how I feel? Like, if this is really who I am? Like, not getting to know me and wondering why, or, how this is gonna make me feel, or, like, no, you just wanna come up with excuses, like, oh, you're only doing it because of blah, 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 blah. Like, no, bro. No. That's not even what it was. But, no, I'm not crying. I know it's just my allergies. But, yeah, like, uh, she she came around, we talked about it more. You know, she's more open now. You know, she doesn't ask me questions or nothing about it, which is fine. I get it. You know, but just the fact that she's opening up more, she's talking to me more. You know, we're closer now than what we have ever been. Like, which is good. Which is good. You know. Um. But yeah, like I was, it really, you know, ticked me off that I wasn't able to tell her my own self. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if something like that's happened to you, to where you know you wanted to be able to tell somebody, somebody just freaking spilled the beans and told them, and not giving you the chance to tell your own story. You know, tell them what's going on in your life. You know, it really sucks when somebody has to go out there and put your business out on blast. You know, and not letting you know, and you know, it sucks. But everything's good now. You know, that's that. Um, but yeah, it's just now my brother's coming around. He just needs to get used to using the pronouns, and he does here and there. But I get it, like you know. And he's not my only brother. Like that's my younger brother. I'm the oldest out of all my siblings. With my mom, I have my brother. With my pops, I have two younger brothers and a younger sister. And I they know. I told them I didn't grow up with them. Um, I didn't know my dad growing up. As a matter of fact, I grew up thinking that my younger brother's dad from my mom was my dad. And the thing is about that, people are probably gonna think I'm messed up or something, but when I found out that his dad wasn't my dad, it's gonna sound messed up, but let me explain. When I found out my brother's dad wasn't my dad, I was actually excited and I was happy. Not because I didn't want me and my brother to have the same dad, but because I seen his dad physically abuse my mom growing up. Well, my mom got with my brother's dad when I was 5, you know, and then 5 years later, they have my brother. My brother's 5 years younger than me, you know. 5 years later, something like that. Anyways, so I seen my stepdad physically abuse my mom, and it was horrible. It was horrible. He would smash her head in the wall and punch her, and sock her, and kick her, and pin her on the couch and spit her in her face. And me, as a kid, seeing this, okay, seeing this as a kid, like, people always tell me, how do you remember that? Like, how do you remember that? And you know what? It's crazy because I remember all the bad times of my life. I don't remember the good times of my life. And that's twisted. That's twisted. I remember all the bad shit in my life, bad stuff in my life. And I wish I didn't. Trust me, because I've been I've been through some messed up stuff. I had a messed up childhood. Messed up childhood. I really did, you know. And if it wasn't for my grandma, you know, taking me and my brother in at a young age, I think if we would have stayed with my mom and all the BS that she was doing, I probably would have drug overdosed, ended up dead somewhere, doing stupid stuff. Because my mom was a drug addict and alcoholic. So were my aunt. Not my aunt that I talk highly of. Not her. Not at all. Ain't never did none stuff like that at all whatsoever. But my Nina, which is my mom's older sister. And my aunt that I talk highly of is my mom's younger sister. who acts older than them because they're like they would go to her for like advice and stuff. I know it's crazy, but that's how it is. But anyways, like they did drugs and stuff, and you know I grew up around that. My cousins grew up around that. My brother grew up around it. Like they would go to my cousin's house, and there would be like a little room on the side. You walk in the front door, there's a room. It was their little room, their little get together room, like fucking to get laid. And then you go to the living room, and then so on and so forth. So I remember my two older cousins. They were my cousins, but I grew up with them. They called my mom Tia, and you know I called. Well, I don't remember calling them auntie or nothing like that. But I remember we were all like freaking cousins, like God, you know, whatever. But so their mom, my Nina, and my mom, they would all do drugs, and I would see them in this room because you'd walk in the door and blam, like there it is. Like you see the stuff like all chopped up, laid out on the table, and they're smoking stuff, and you know. And I would get my brother and my little cousins because my little cousins are 3 and 5 and 7 years younger than me. My other ones, my blood cousins. So I remember I would take them and you know take them outside. Me being like freaking 8 years old, like 8, 9 years old, taking them outside so they wouldn't see what's going down in the house. And I remember all this. I remember all this. So when parents say, "Oh, kids don't understand certain stuff, kids don't remember certain stuff," like there's no way, bro. Kids remember. Kids know. Kids ain't stupid. Think back to when you were young and things that you went through and the things you saw. Kids know. Kids remember. As a matter of fact, I remember talking to it with my cousin recently before he moved to Portland, and we would talk about like, yeah, you remember when they would be in the room and we'd be in the front yard playing, and yeah, bro. But you know, and a lot of people say, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, they turned out being drug addicts and they turned out doing this and that, and they want to blame it on the child, bro. I had the shittiest childhood ever. I've been through a lot of stuff that I'm not going to talk a lot about because it's too much for me. But I could have turned into a drug addict. I could have been a gangster. You know, I could have been a lot of things, but I wasn't. I wasn't. You know, I was a bad kid. I'm not going to lie. But I graduated high school. Even if I fucking freaking graduated at continuation school. And I had to graduate, you know, on probation through the school because I got kicked out of my high school. I went to home studies. I kicked out of home studies. Then, then I went to the continuation school. It was like 4 or 5 hours out of the day, and I was still ditching, kicking it with the homies. And I remember a couple of my family members told me, "You're gonna end up just like your mom, on the streets doing drugs and blah blah blah." Oh man, don't tell me stuff like that. Don't tell me stuff like that. And then I remember my principal called me in, and my principal told me, "You know what? You're not gonna graduate. Why don't you just drop out?" And she was a white lady. "You're not gonna graduate. Why don't you drop out? You're still missing so many credits. You have 3 months to get it all caught up to be able to walk." I was like, "Don't ever tell me something like that. Don't ever tell me what I can and cannot do." I went home. I told my grandma, crazy Mexican lady, man. I told my grandma what happened. She rode up to that school the next day, went in my principal's office, and popped off at this lady. "Don't ever say this," and whoop whoop whoop, and that lady didn't have nothing to say. Best believe I went to all my teachers, because I did have some teachers that liked me, and They helped me out. They got all the packets and stuff that I needed to do, and I graduated a month early. And at that school, when you graduate early, what they do is you go in the quad, because it's a small school. You go in the quad, they'll say your name over the intercom, and then like everybody comes out of class and they're all clapping for you, and then your friends come up and congratulate you, you take pictures. I bust my butt. I was seeing everybody graduating, my friends graduating, I was seeing my friends dropping out, and I was like, nah, like, this ain't gonna be me. Busting my butt, got what I needed to get. You wanna know where my principal was when I graduated? In her office with the door shut because she felt stupid. She felt stupid. Don't ever tell me I can't do something. Because in my state of mind, I'm going to prove your ASS wrong. That's the mentality I have. Don't tell me something I can't do because I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it look stupid. And I did. I went to college too. I did 2 years in college. I was going for computer graphic designer. My grandma, she got into an accident at her job. It's a really bad one. You know, she messed up her back. I dropped out of college, get a full-time job to help my grandma with her bills and stuff. I should have went back and I didn't. But I turned out good. I turned out okay. You know, I wasn't a drug addict. You know, I may have been an alcoholic for a while. You know, but wasn't a drug addict. I don't blame my past for things that happened to me. I don't blame how I grew up. So people who blame their past and how they grew up, that's all nonsense, yo. That's nonsense. Quit making excuses. Look, and the people that say God dealt them, God, God gave them a messed up life or whatever. Let me tell you something. God gave you your life, but He didn't give it to you with a manual. He gave you life, and this is your life to make the best of it. When you choose to do wrong on your own, God doesn't say, oh, you're going to go and rob a bank today. Oh, you're going to go smoke some weed today. Oh, you're going to go get lit. God don't tell you that. You do that yourself, man. Don't blame stuff on God. Don't blame stuff on your past. Grow up. Grow the F up. Don't be using excuses. I ain't down with that. I ain't down with that. That's some bull. Straight up bull. But yeah, so I had a hard life, but I'm good. I got air in my lungs. I got my family. I have my kiddos, my nieces, my nephews. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I don't have $1 million. I may have a couple hundred saved for a rainy day, but I'm happy. I'm blessed. That's all that matters. You have to make the best of your life. Ain't nobody gonna make you happy but yourself. Nobody's gonna make you happy. Nobody can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. You have to get out there and get off your butt, get your grind on to get what you want in life. Cause ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You gotta do it yourself. And trust me, it's times that it gets hard. It gets hard and you're tired and you just don't want to do it no more. But you can't give up. You can't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because in the end, it's all gonna work out for the best. And when you busted your butt for what you got, be proud that you worked your butt off to get what you got. And nobody gave it to you. It wasn't handed down to you. You earned it. That's the best part of life. That's the best part of life. So, yeah. I didn't really get anywhere in this video. It's already 24 minutes and I promise guys it's gonna get better. I'm gonna start writing this stuff down. But I just want you guys to get to know me first, and get to know a little bit about me before I get things rolling, open up. It's hard to be vulnerable and talk about your feelings, because there's people out there that's gonna judge you for who you are, and they're gonna judge you for certain things. And I was skeptical about even doing all this. But you know what? I'm putting myself out there. You know what? Maybe I can help somebody in some way. Maybe somebody can see like, hey, Bobby had it rough, but look, he busted his butt to get where he is, and get what he's got. I know I can do it too, and that's all that matters. If I could save 1, 2, 3 people and get them thinking positive, to me that's good. To me that's good. So I'm gonna end this video before it hits 30 minutes. I got off of work a little bit ago, and I figured that the best time to make these videos is when I get out of work, because I get insomnia bad to where I can't sleep. And I'm tired as hell when I'm at work, and I tell myself I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna knock out because I'm tired. It's the total opposite. I come home, I get in the computer, I either make the video for you guys, or I put on some Netflix, listen to some music. I love music. Music is life. I swear, it is. Whenever you're feeling some type of way, some type of mood, if you're down or something, put on some good music, because that'll cheer you up. I kid you not, it helps me. Music helps me, yo. It helps me. It does. And sometimes I'll be putting some crazy stuff on, and I'll just fucking just zoning out and just getting all into it, yo. In my room, either with my girl in here or by myself. Put headphones on, just jam out. Just jam out. I don't care. Jam out to some country. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's about to hit 30 minutes. Holy cow. If you're still listening to me and you're still here, thank you. I appreciate it, because this is just it's all over the place. One more again. Alright, I did get a tablet though, so I'm gonna start writing things down. If you guys want to know anything or have any questions or suggestions, or there's, like I said, anything you want to know, off topic, on topic, anything you want to know about me, or anything you want to know about anything else, or a story you want to know, or anything, just leave a comment and I'll write it down. I'll write it down. I promise. I'll write it down. And I'll talk about it in the next video. I'm gonna try and see if I can keep this going and post every day. Yeah, right. I'm gonna try and post every day. Fool, come on. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for a week. I'm gonna try for a week to do it every day. Well, I can't do it Saturday. I can't do it Saturday because I'm taking my kiddo to Universal Studios. And I know when we get home, I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna want to knock the hell out. But I'm gonna try to do as much as I can until then. And then maybe after that, I'll try like a week challenge of posting videos. But if not, then maybe I'll try and upload maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. We'll see how this goes. And just comment, like, subscribe, and if you have anything you want to know, I'll at your boy, and I'll get back to you. I represent peace and love here. Always have faith in yourself. Always have confidence in yourself. Never say you can't. Always say you can. Remember that. And always remember, patience is a virtue. Be patient. Good things come to those who wait. Trust me. I've been there, done that. I'm speaking on it. It sounds easier said than done, but it'll happen. It'll happen. Trust me. Give it time. But I'm out. Yup. Like, I'm not bull. I'm not bull. Like my nerd says, because we can't cuss in front of the kids. She called, like, when I'm being an a-hole, she called me a donkey. She called me a donkey. I gotta get my cussing in the rest, guys. I already know this. I'm trying. I'm trying. But anyways, it's this time. My phone's all dirty, yo. But yeah, I'm telling you, I got off of work. But anyways, comment, like, subscribe to your boy, and let me know what you like to hear, what you want to hear, what you want to know, any suggestions on what you think I should do on whatever. And I'm done, and I'll be back with another video soon. Alright? Peace.